viewer to the Ranger Chamber, and this is the Review Chamber.
Hello Ranger Nation! Welcome back to the Review Chamber right here on the Ranger Chamber YouTube channel, the ultimate Power Rangers channel on YouTube in the United Kingdom. Oh wow, this is so exciting. It's so great to be back in here again because, Ranger Nation, I'm very excited. And, well, my t-shirt and my Dino Fury muff will give you a clue of what we're going to be reviewing in this video. Because it's time to review the first wave of the Power Rangers Dino Fury action figures. Oh my days, look at these. Oops, oh dear me. Oh wow, this is so awesome. Look at this. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 Dino Fury figures. And, oh, trying to pop them up. This is so exciting. Look at that. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4 Power Rangers Dino Fury action figures. I'm so excited to be reviewing these figures for you awesome Ranger fans out there in this video. So, without further ado, let's get started. So here's the Ranger Chamber review of the Power Rangers Dino Fury Wave 1 action figures, because it's reviewing time! And here they are! The first wave of the Power Rangers Dino Fury action figures. So we have here Zato, the Red Ranger from the planet Rathcon. We have Amelia, the Pink Ranger from planet Earth. And we have Ollie, the Blue Ranger. He's also from Earth. And finally Boomtower, one of the Sporex beasts and one of the generals of the Power Rangers Dino Fury series. Okay. So, this is really cool. I like the style of the packaging. So, it's kind of following the Beast Morphers sort of style packaging in a way, where you've got the logo at the bottom and the series logo at the top corner, and then an image of the Ranger itself. But what we're going to do is we're going to first take a look at the packaging of all the figures, then we'll open them all up and take a look at each of the keys, and take a look at each figure's articulation and detailing and so on. So let's get started. Okay, Ranger Nation, let's make a start. So, first of all, as you can see, we have a nice illustration of the Dino Fury Red Ranger, looking really awesome with his Chroma Fury saber. In the other corner, we have got the Dino Fury logo. If we move down, we can see the content of the figure itself. So you got the figure itself, the Dino Fury key, and his weapon. For some reason, the Rangers in these action figures are not coming with their Chroma Fury sabers, which has confused a lot of fans. So maybe we'll be getting the key, Chroma Fury sabers with figures maybe later down the line, but who knows. And we move down, we got the it's a little text saying key inside. We got the Power Rangers logo and the Red Ranger. Well, basically to tell the buyer or fan which Ranger it is, or what figure it is rather. And then HS4 Plus and the Hasbro logo in the bottom corner. And now we're going to turn it around, and as you can see, we've got the Red Ranger, Ranger Rouge, Roto Ranger, and Ranger Rojo, Ranger Vermelho. I'm guessing that's probably German or something, I'm not sure. Maybe you Ranger fans can tell me in the comments which language it is. Anyway, so there's the figure in a really cool looking pose, which is looking fantastic. And we got the key unlock sounds in the Dino Fury Morpher, which is looking really awesome. And we've got the Power Ranger logo, and the background I like here is I like they're using the background that's the same pattern on the chest of the figure. So, okay. So let's move on to our next figure packaging, which is Amelia, the Pink Ranger. Okay, so here's our second figure, Amelia, the Pink Ranger. And, of course, we're jumping straight into that awesome artwork in the top right corner with Amelia, the Pink Ranger, looking really awesome. And we got the Dino Fury logo, and then the figure's contents itself. So we've got the figure herself, and we have got the Dino Fury Pink Ranger key, and we have got the well, a different kind of weapon. So we'll take a better look at that weapon in a little while. So Power Ranger logo, and the Pink Ranger Hasbro logo and the little key as well. Turn it to the back, we got an awesome illustration of the Pink Ranger looking totally more phenomenal. And we've got Pink Ranger, Ranger Rose, Ranger Rose, Pink Ranger, Pink Rosada, Ranger Rosa. I'm not quite sure what languages those are. I'm thinking the top two are probably English, obviously, and French. And then moving over, we have got the Power Ranger logo, and then the key unlock sounds in the Dino Fury Morpher, and of course the Power Rangers website, powerrangers.com, which you guys can go and check out. Now remember, UK Ranger fans, the UK website still has all the Beast Morpher content, so you'll have to switch over to the United States version to see the Dino Fury stuff. Okay, so that's Amelia Pink Ranger done. Let's move over to, yeah, that's right, Ollie the Blue Ranger. Okay, so let's move on to Ollie the Blue Ranger. So let's make a start. So again, awesome artwork in the top right corner, looking really more phenomenal. And we got the Dino Fury logo, more and the contents of the figure. So we have the figure itself. Hang on a minute. Oh, Hasbro, why did you miss the paintwork on the top of the helmet? See here? Like there, and like, where is the blue paint? Hopefully if Hasbro release this figure in the UK, which no doubt they will, I'm hoping they'll fix that error, but who knows. It's not like they can send a swappable head or anything. Okay, so we've got the weapons and the Blue Ranger Dino Fury key, looking awesome. And we've got the Dino Fury logo, a picture of the key, looking awesome. We've also got the Blue Ranger and Hasbro logo. We're now going to flip it to the back, and we have got the Blue Ranger up here. So we've got Blue Ranger, Ranger Blur, Blue Ranger, Ranger Azul. Azul, that's Spanish. Then we got the Blue Ranger itself. Awesome stuff, looking awesome with these weapons. And we've got the Power Ranger logo at the top. And we've got the key unlock sounds in Dino Fury Morpher. Dino Fury. Awesome. And of course, Power Rangers website, powerrangers.com. Go check that out. Okay, so let's move on to the packaging of Boomtower. Okay, so we're moving now on to Boomtower. So first of all, we got that awesome artwork on the top right corner of Boomtower, looking really evil and menacing. And we have got the Dino Fury logo. And we move down to the figure. So we have the Boomtower figure along with his weapon right here. It looks like a long, big sword-like weapon. And the key, very awesome. And moving down, we got the key inside. And we've got the Power Rangers logo, Boomtower, which is the name of the monster, or general in this one, or Sporex Beast we'll call them. And we have got the Hasbro logo, etc, etc. Okay, so Boomtower Power Rangers, awesome stuff. Key unlocks Dino Fury Morpher, and the figure's looking really awesome. And we got the Power Ranger logo at the bottom corner and Hasbro. Okay, so turn it back round. Okay, because it's time to open up all the figures and take a look at them. Okay, so here they are out of the packaging. So we have got two male Ranger figures, a female Ranger figure or female character, and a villain. It's interesting because in the Beast Morpher toy line back in 2019 and 2020, that they did Beast Morpher figure lines usually just like a single female figure, and then they released like two male Ranger figures and two bad guys, or sometimes for example in Wave 3 they did two villains and three Rangers. So I find that a little interesting. So it seems Hasbro are doing a more different approach. So yeah, it's really cool. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at each figure and their key, and yeah, and take it from there. So let's make a start with, well, with the Red Ranger. Okay, so here we are with figure number 1, Zato the Red Ranger. And as you can see, he comes with the figure itself, his weapon, which isn't what you see in the show. Well, I don't think we'll see it in the show, I don't know, because we're only into episode 3 of the series. And then, of course, the key. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with the key. So, let's have a look at the key itself first. So, just like the Dino Fury Morpher key, the key is really nice and shiny with that holographic colour, and I really love it. So it's basically a sticker on the key. So, but I love how detailed it looks, if you can see the detailing. So it's like the Red Knight version of the Red Ranger for the Zords and stuff. Speaking of which, we turn to the back and look at that. It's a Megazord head, so that key is meant to go onto the top of the Megazord figure, which is really, really cool. And that looks really cool. And of course, as to be expected, yeah, you guessed it, time for the old Dino Fury Morpher. Okay, so turn it on. And we're going to put the key into the morpher, like so. Oh, we've got flame sounds. So let's Ranger up. Link to Morphing Grid. And it's also got a bit of jingle morph music for a Red Ranger. Here we go, Link to Morphing Grid. Seems the fire sounds are a bit more fiercer this time. You can also have the sounds even while the music is playing. The flames are a little bit more quicker. Ooh, that's different. So that sounded like a fire engine. Wow. So, it's fair to say it's got a lot of awesome sounds. So, that's it for the key. So, that looks awesome. Okay, so let's move on to the weapon. So the weapon, I'm calling it the T-Rex Saber. As you can see, it's a really nice painted silver, shiny silver blade with a sort of Tyrannosaurus pattern on here. So you can see the Tyrannosaurus teeth and the nose and the eye at the very top, right there, as you can see, right there. And that looks really cool. I like that they've given the figures like unique weapons, but I think it still would have been nice if we had the Chroma Fury Saber. Okay, let's take a look at the figures detailing and then articulation. Okay, so let's make a start with the detailing. So as you can see straight away, he's got a nice silver paintwork on the helmet and nice red, sort of a green colour for the eyes. His neck part is not painted white as it's meant to be in the show. Oh dear, Hasbro, another slip up there. And we moved down, we've got the... Well, this bit is all meant to be white, so why they painted it silver, I don't know. But I guess they tried to make it look really awesome. We've got some nice gold paintwork on the cuffs, and the Morpher, the Dino Fury Morpher, is not quite so painted, but it still looks cool. We move over here with the other one, with the other cuff, but this one's red, whereas this one's like a grey, pale grey silver. Got the buckle, nice gold paintwork, the key holster this side, and the sword holster this side. Now I think I would have preferred if there was a hole there, so if it would give us a clue if the Dino Fury Saber was gonna, the Chroma Fury Saber was gonna be added to the figure. They probably would put a hole there so you can attach it to the side of the figure, pretty much like a lot of the past figures we've had. And then we've got the boots looking awesome on the back of the figure. Just that. The Morpher again, not painted, but it still looks really cool. Even at the back it's still painted, and I like that detailing on the back of the buckle as well. That looks really cool. Okay, so that's the Red Ranger done for detailing. Let's have a look at his articulation. Okay, it's articulation time. So, the Red Ranger, so we can pretty much guess how this is going to go. So, just like your basic Hasbro Power Ranger figures, the head can turn 360 degrees. Like so. Its arms can turn 360 degrees and has an elbow joint here. Like so. And also can bend its arm, or at the elbow rather. Or it can turn as well. 360 degrees. Awesome. And with the legs, you can move them forward and down or to the side, so you can get the Rangers to do the splits. And we've got knee articulation, like so, and turn of the foot. And that looks really, really cool. So I'm going to just put his weapon in his hand. So just put that in his hand, and I'm going to put him in a really cool pose. I actually quite like that he's got a sort of different, unique weapon than what he has in the show. But I still think it would be cool if this weapon can get featured in the show, because it looks it's a cool design. I like how it looks. Maybe they could use this sword, these weapons, as a sort of unique Dino Fury key boost mode. So like, I don't know, T-Rex saber boost up mode or something. But anyway, without further ado, let's move on to our next figure, which is Amelia the Pink Ranger. Okay, so here is figure number 2, Amelia the Pink Ranger, our first female Ranger character for Power Rangers Dino Fury. Seriously, where's Izzy the Green Ranger figure? I'm just kidding. You know, I know she'll come along in the second wave of figures, without a doubt. But let's take a look at Amelia the Pink Ranger. So, first of all, we're going to check out the key. So, here is the pink Dino Fury key. And again, that really shiny foil, sort of holographic sort of shininess. I love how shiny it is. I just love the holographic colour, because I love the way it shines in the 7 colours of the rainbow, well, full rainbow spectrum, should we say. And the detailing for this one, it looks really cool as well, just like the Red Ranger key. And it has the different symbols on the shield, so T-Rex or Tyrannosaurus Rex for Red Ranger, and for Pink Ranger it's the Ankylosaurus. And on the back we've got the Megazord head, which is really cool. So I look forward to putting this into the Megazord when we get them. And of course we're going to need the old trusty Dino Fury Morpho once again. Turn it on, and in goes the key. Ooh. So it seems the power for Pink Ranger is gravity power. Oh, you hear that? Yeah, you felt the gravity of that. Interesting. Interesting what you learn. So, it's morphin time. Link to Morphin Grid. Ooh, Pink Ranger's rocking it. Awesome stuff. So that's Pink Ranger all done. So I'm just going to put this away, because we're now moving on to her weapon. So her weapon is, we're going to call it the Ankylo Mace, because it's Ankylo themed and it's got like a wrecking ball. So that really adds to the gravity power thing, the gravity power theme. And as you can see, it's got the Ankylo head and the nice shiny silver for the mace ball as well. Really cool. And I love the detailing for the Ankylo head on the weapon, and a little bit of detail here, and that looks really cool. I love that. Again, I hope these weapons make it into the show, because they look so cool. Okay, time for detailing and articulation. Okay, time for some detail. So again, the silver on the helmet visor and the mouthpiece, just like the Red Ranger, and we've got the black as well for the visor. The Pink Ranger has blue eyes for her Ankylo themed helmet. We're moving down, we've got the pink on one side and silver on the other, looking really cool, and we've got the gold on the cuffs and the buckle, looking really nice, and also on the boot cuffs with very nice painted pink boots. She's obviously got her skirt because she's a female ranger, looking really nice. We've got again the non-painted morpher, and her neck is not painted either. And we're just going to turn the figure to the side so you can have a better look at the more unpainted morpher. But to be honest, I think you guys could probably paint the morphers if you're really clever. And at the back, the grey silver again. The lines are meant to be white, not silver on these parts, but there you go. Pink all the way down with the gold as well. Okay, let's do articulation. Okay, articulation. Let's take a look. So the head, 360 degrees, like so. Her arms, like so, up and down, or 360 degrees again, in a full circle. Bend at the elbow, like so, or you can turn it 360 degrees, like so. Even bent, like so, or straight, like that. And there's a split down the side, because obviously you need to be able to kick with media, like so, so you can use it to somewhat do the splits, but not quite well. And as for leg articulation, you can move the leg up, like so, or splits, do the side, so the Pink Ranger can do the splits. At least with this in the skirt, she's able to do such, like that. And bend at the knee, and turn 360 degrees here. And yeah, that's pretty much all the articulation for the Pink Ranger. Okay, so we're gonna pose her now. So I'm going to pose her with her Ankylo mace, we're calling this. It's not really a hammer, but it doesn't matter, because I know her Zord is the Ankylo Hammer Zord. So I'm just going to pose her with her Ankylo mace. That looks really cool, I love that. So that's Pink Ranger done. Let's move on to figure number 3, Blue Ranger Ollie. Okay, here we are with figure number 3. It's Ollie the Blue Ranger. And this is really awesome. It's nice to see. Yes, I know you're going to notice straight away the Blue Ranger's looking a little bald at the top of his head. I'm annoyed. Trust me, guys and girls and Ranger fans, I'm just as annoyed as you are. But oh well, let's get our reviewing in gear. So let's have a look at the Blue Ranger key. So awesome stuff. So here's the Blue Ranger key, looking really awesome. So again, it is Triceratops themed, just like the Blue Ranger, with the Triceratops symbol on the shield. And we have got it just looks really awesome, just like the Blue Ranger. So we've got the armor, and it's all nice and shiny with that rainbow holographic colour. Very nice, I love that. And then onto the back of the key, we've got the Megazord head, which is really cool, in the Triceratops themed part of the key, like so. And then we're going to put it into the morpher and see what sound it makes. Right, turn that on first, and then in goes the key. Ooh, elastic power. Ooh. I love that sound. Oh, I'm getting the shivers. Oh, I feel a bit nervous. That's the sound you make when your legs go like jelly. Right, time to Ranger up. Link to Morphin Grid. Ooh. For some reason, this music is giving me Sonic the Hedgehog vibes. Makes sense, really. So yeah, elastic sounds really cool. So, oh, let's turn the off. Shush. Okay, so that's the blue key. Now, the weapons it comes with are these, we're going to call them Triceratops daggers, and again they are Triceratops themed, with nice silver for the blades, or the main horn of the Triceratops, and we got that the back of the Triceratops head here, as you can see, and we've got the Triceratops eyes, and that looks really cool. I like the details on this weapon. Again, I hope they get into the show. That looks really cool. Okay, so time for detailing and articulation for the Blue Ranger figure. Okay, so let's have a look at the details. So, ignoring the obviously main problem at the top of the head, we got some nice blue paintwork on where the blue is right now. And I do like the blue colour of this figure, to be honest. It's a nice blue colour. Red for the eyes and silver for the Triceratops horns, but I think Hasbro went a little over the top with the silver on that one. Oh well, never mind. Blue for the left side, and grey, light grey silver for the other side. Triceratops themed helmet, naturally. And we've got some gold on the cuffs and on the buckle, and also down on the boots. Nice blue. And again, the lines painted here are meant to be white, not silver, but there you go. Turn to the back, again with that cool buckle detailing, that silver, blue and gold. And again, the Morpher is not painted, but again, I'm sure you toy customizers could probably fix that yourself. Okay, so let's check out your articulation for the Blue Ranger. Okie dokie, tiddly pokey. So, articulation for the Blue Ranger. So, head 360 degrees. Again, the neck is not painted. 360 degrees on the head, like so. This one's a bit stiff, unfortunately, but that doesn't matter. I'm sure over time it will ease up a bit. 360 degrees on the arms. You can move up, like so. And that's for both arms, by the way. Pretty much the same for all the Ranger figures. And free, you can bend at the elbow here and here. And the same for the other arm, like so. Just to show you, all the figures pretty much have the same, all the Ranger figures pretty much have the same articulation. The leg articulation, ooh, I'm just going to move the arms up, sorry. So, the Blue Ranger legs can go like this, or it could do the splits, just like the pink and red Rangers, like so. And it can bend the knee here, and turn 360 degrees, either knee bent or straight, like so. And yeah, that's pretty much all the articulation for the Blue Ranger. Looks really cool, I love that. And that looks really cool. Okay, let's put the key to the side and give him his weapons. So, I'm going to put one in this arm. So I'm just going to do like that. And one on here, like that. And I think that looks really cool, I love that. Okay, so that's Blue Ranger Ollie done. So we're now going to move on to our last figure, which is Boomtower. Okay, so here's the fourth and last figure, which is Boomtower, the General of Void Knight. Okay, so this is obviously our first villain figure in the Power Rangers Dino Fury toy line, and Boomtower is really awesome. And so, what we're going to do, well, you know what we're going to do first, we're going to take a look at the key. So we got a villain key, which is really cool. So the Boomtower key is looking really menacing with his sword and his armor and everything, and his, I'm going to call this the Sporex symbol, I guess. And that looks really cool, and all shiny colour in the holographic rainbow holographic collar. Really cool. And to the back we've got the head. So it would be interesting to see if they bring out like a villain, or if they bring out like a different coloured T-Rex Zord or something, and you can just put this into the head of the Megazord, so it's like Boomtower's controlling the Megazord. Imagine if they did that in the series though. Oh, that would be amazing. Okay, bring in the trusty Dino Fury Morpher. Put in the key. Oh, put in the key. Oh, sorry. Oh no, it stink sounds. Oh my god, what's that meant to sound like? So, Boomtower, link to morphing grid. Oh, it's like gangster music. Okay then, that's enough of that. Okay, so that's the key all done. His weapon, as to be expected, as you can tell from the key, it's his big sword, which is very castle themed. I find that really interesting, and I like the slight detailing. I think I would have preferred it if it was like a bit more painted, I guess, but never mind. Okay. So, let's have a look at Boomtower's details and articulation. Okay, so let's have a look at Boomtower's detailing. So straight away we got red eyes, a blue face and sort of a dark grey for the helmet with a nice bit of yellow at the very top. Very nice. Well, I like that they got the holographic sort of colour on the shoulder parts here. I wonder why that is. We've got the sort of castle turrets at the top of the shoulders. Looking really cool, but that's where he loads his power, I'm assuming. If it's anything like its Japanese counterpart in Rear Soldier. Gold spikes here, painted nice and gold. Yellow on here and here. Got red on the belt. And the hole for his... I'm assuming he's going to fire his power blaster cannon thing from that, I'm assuming. And some sort of a light, sort of a sandy grey colour for his main armour body. So like from here and on the cuffs. And moving down, we've got some more gold spikes on the side. And blue and black boots, looking really cool. I think these are meant to be painted gold. Oops, sorry. He has a tendency to fall over. And so these are meant to be painted gold here, but never mind. To the side, you can see the gold spikes if I move his arm up slightly. Okay, and then on the back, again you can see those turrets. And that looks really cool. Okay, so that's his detailing done. Let's have a look at his articulation. Okay, Boomtower articulation. Now I'm assuming it's going to be like the Beast Morpher villain figures where they're going to have a slight delay in articulation in the leg area, but let's find out. So head can turn ever so slightly. It's very, it only moves ever so slightly, so that kind of annoys me. Let me just, okay, there we go. His head can turn 360 degrees, you just need to get it going. There we go. So it's best to move down the arms like that, then you can grip the whole head and turn it like so. But I wouldn't recommend it if you had your hands. Excuse me, sorry guys, 1 second. I got a sniffly nose this morning, I apologise. Okay, so 360 degrees on the arms like so. It can't stretch outwards like the Rangers. That's to be expected. And the elbows can move its arms like so, like that, and legs can do the kick. Okay, so there is some slight articulation in the leg, like so. It looks really cool. So kick, so we can kick the Rangers and so on like that. Okay, that looks really cool. Now going to put his weapon in his hand. Well, I'm going to try to anyway. Ah, there we go. Perfect. So Boomtower is looking really, really awesome. Okay, so Boomtower is looking really awesome with his weapon and everything. So I think it's time we finish this review up. Don't you agree, Ranger Nation? Well, that's it, Ranger Nation. I really hope you enjoyed watching this video, just as much fun making it. Now, obviously, the Dino Fury figures are not really available as of yet in the UK, so you won't be able to find it in the shops just yet. But if you're lucky, you might be able to get them off Amazon.com, which is the America Amazon, and you'll be able to, if you're in America, you'll be able to get them at places like Target, Walmart, the usual places where you would usually find Power Ranger toys and figures and such. And of course, when these figures do come out in the UK, you know Ranger Nation will be putting them straight in the description of this video when they come out at that time to say where you can buy them. But most likely, you know the drill, in the UK they'll probably come out at Asda, The Entertainer, Smith's Toys and places like that. Okay, well, thank you so much, and I'm looking forward to the next wave, which I'm assuming and hoping it will have Green Ranger, Black Ranger and Void Knight, and maybe Spore, or maybe Mucus, one of the female villains, or maybe one of the monsters, or even a henchman. That would be cool. Okay, Ranger Nation, well, thank you so much for watching. As always, please remember to like the video, share the video, comment below, because you don't want to miss any awesomes. Because it's time for your question of the day. Your question of the day is, who is your favourite Power Rangers Dino Fury Ranger or character so far in the Power Rangers Dino Fury series, if you have seen it? Is it Zato the Red Ranger, Amelia the Pink Ranger, Ollie the Blue Ranger, maybe Salon, the Cyborg Dinosaur, maybe it's Void Knight, or Mucus, or Jane, or Jayborg, who knows? What all you have to do is comment below. And of course, as always, go subscribe, because we've got many more videos coming out right here on the Ranger Chamber YouTube channel, the Ultimate Power Rangers YouTube channel on the United Kingdom. Okay, so thank you for watching, Ranger Nation. May the power protect you, myself, and the Ranger Chamber team. We'll see you all very soon. Bye bye.